My child was coming home from school when he was hit by a car. I remember that moment. I was terrified. I saw the blood of my child all over his plastic raincoat. The bone was showing through the injury to his head. I kept telling myself that I have to be strong. I don't know if my boy will ever recover or be able to walk again.
I would never have imagined the pain and the suffering to lose a child. One day you wake up, it seems like a normal day. We were getting ready for school and he said, "Mommy, I love you so much." He gave me a kiss and a hug. We left together. He went to school and I went to work, and I got a call that he'd been hit by a car. He died 5 hours later and I never got to see him again.
What is so painful about this issue is that a lot of the children who are injured or who die as a result of road traffic incidents do so on the way to and from school. What's more natural than a child going to school and being able to do so safely?
Because so many children are travelling on their own, independently to school every day, and many are being injured, many are being killed. And if we could just make safe communities, beginning with the school, which is the beating heart of a community, it's where everybody congregates, if we could start there and spread out with a ripple effect from schools to make the pavements safe, to make the roads safe, to make the crossings safe, to encourage walking and cycling, then we could really start to drive down casualties and make livable cities.
This is a really important document. It's not just another report setting out a problem that we should all be concerned about. What this report does is it sets out the scale of the problem, but more importantly, it also identifies the strategies, the practical measures, the affordable interventions that can save tens of thousands of lives around the world.
My grandfather was very passionate about education. He always spoke to us about education. And it's really just, you know, a call of action that the kids have asked for us to try and help them, you know, get to school safely.
Yeah, the voices of children saying, you know, we want to be safe, we want to go to school, we want to learn when we get to school, we want our teachers to come to school. All of those voices sometimes aren't captured in the conversations. One of the things that UNICEF tries to do very much is listen to children. And the FIA Foundation has really helped us try to identify catalytic entry points where at the country level where it's possible to make a difference, as well, of course, as trying to heighten global awareness of the issue.
It is quite obvious after traveling around the world that road safety is a complex problem. The vaccines can be simple. The answers can be simple. How much does it cost to save a child's life? In countries like Vietnam and Cambodia, it costs as little as $15. The price of a child's motorcycle crash helmet. Wearing one can make the difference between life and death.
We know if you save the life of a child, that this makes a difference for the next 60, 70, or 80 years. It's worth saving the life of a 70-year-old, but it doesn't have the same impact as saving the life of a child. And to be able to get a child to school safely can be done. We know it can be done, and it's done in many places, but it requires actual decisions that is to be done.
There's a lot of focus on the safety of children around the globe, and I think this could show the difference you can make with small things. You can transform, you can make a difference, you can start to save lives. And FIA Foundation and UNICEF has collected a lot of those examples into a report where you can see examples, you can get inspiration, and you can start your journey.
This is a public health problem that requires politicians at the highest level. Highest level globally, highest level in every country if this is to be changed. The politicians have a chance to be the great public health people in this area.
The good news, and there is good news, is that this is preventable, and is preventable through means that are inexpensive and easy to do. Road bumps, speed bumps, school buses that are safe, road crossing guards, all these things that we all can be doing, and the bad news is that we're not nearly enough. And shame on the world, shame on us for not doing what we can do, because if we can do it, then we have a moral obligation to insist with the world's leaders that they take the urgent action that is in their power and demand that the world end this entirely preventable horror.